The art of programming is the art of organizing complexity. Simplicity and elegance are unpopular because they require hard work and discipline to achieve and education to be appreciated. Simplicity is prerequisite for reliability. If debugging is the process of removing software bugs, then programming must be the process of putting them in. Program testing can be used to show the presence of bugs, but never to show their absence. The purpose of abstraction is not to be vague, but to create a new semantic level in which one can be absolutely precise. Computer science is no more about computers than astronomy is about telescopes. Perfecting oneself is as much unlearning as it is learning. Raise your quality standards as high as you can live with. Avoid wasting your time on routine problems, and always try to work as closely as possible at the boundary of your abilities. Do this because it is the only way of discovering how that boundary should be moved forward. Simplicity is a great virtue, but it requires hard work to achieve it and education to appreciate it. And to make matters worse, complexity sells better. The question of whether computers can think is like the question of whether submarines can swim. The competent programmer is fully aware of the strictly limited size of his own skull. Therefore, he approaches the programming task in full humility, and among other things, he avoids clever tricks like the plague. Much of the excitement we get out of our work is that we don't really know what we are doing. You want more effective programmers. You will discover that they should not waste their time debugging. They should not introduce the bugs to start with. Programming is one of the most difficult branches of applied mathematics. The poor mathematicians had better remain pure mathematicians. Too few people recognize that the high technology so celebrated today is essentially a mathematical technology. If in physics there's something you don't understand, you can always hide behind the uncharted depths of nature. You can always blame God. You didn't make it so complex yourself. But if your program doesn't work, there is no one to hide behind. You cannot hide behind an obstinate nature. If it doesn't work, you've messed up. Are you quite sure that all those bells and whistles, all those wonderful facilities of your so-called powerful programming languages belong to the solution set rather than the problem set? Elegance is not a dispensable luxury, but a factor that decides between success and failure. How do we convince people that in programming simplicity and clarity, in short, what mathematicians call elegance, are not a dispensable luxury, but a crucial matter that decides between success and failure? If we wish to count lines of code, we should not regard them as lines produced, but as lines spent. The computing scientist's main challenge is not to get confused by the complexities of his own making.